What's up, everybody? How you guys doing, man? I'm back. I'm back. Let's get a tweet out nice and quick so we can get started nice and quick. Have you guys seen this on Twitter? Those of you on Twitter, man, like this is pretty wild stuff right here, man. If you guys have not seen this, so check this out. I was thinking maybe we'll use this for for the tweet tonight, maybe. Check it. This is Gabriel Frizera. If you're not already aware, this is the creative and art director for Marvel Contest of Champions and Marvel Realm of Champions. So, this is the man behind it all, pretty much, man. I mean, you know, there's an entire team behind it. But, yeah, as far as the creative outlook goes, man, like, look at all this stuff, man. This is just some sketches. I'm assuming that Gabe did. There's no context to go along with these sketches, but pretty wild stuff, man. Like, is that, excuse me? Is that Guillotine Sword? Even though it looks like Doom? What is this, man? What is this? So yeah. I was thinking maybe we just use this for one of the tweets. And we'll just say, retweet with comment. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I don't know what this is. But I know I like it. I don't even know what else to say about it. I don't know what else to say, man. Let's just end it there. Okay. Don't know what it is, but I know I like it. Tweet. Crazy stuff. Thought you guys should see it. Yeah. Not Vask sending over 3 of them Canadian bucks saying slap me harder. If you want it, sure, not Vask. I am willing to grant that wish upon thee. One slap coming right up. Slap. I don't know what just happened there. I slapped too hard. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. My headset went flying off. Oh, God. And then my Elgato hit the deck, too, man. Oh, boy. We're gonna have to tone down the slaps for future slap content right there, man. Holy crap. Alright, anyway. What's up, everybody? Alright, let's go get into some stuff, huh? Let's go do an energy dump, and then we'll hit the arena. Actually, no, yeah, we'll do energy dump. Very, very quick energy dump. Oh, we gotta do AQ too. Hashtag zombies take dumps too? Hobbit. Of course they do. Thank you for the Hobbit raid message. Okay. Yeah, let's just do a very quick energy dump. Hop in here. Don't even want to do a full energy dump. Yeah, whatever. This team's good enough. Sure. And whoa, please take it easy on those emojis, man. Or Plexi said over 2 saying I want one of those tomorrow. Dude, I don't know if I could do one of those ever again. Damn near broke my streaming setup. Alright. This is good enough for right now, honestly. I just want to spend a little bit of energy. Then we need to hop into AQ. So my plan, I gotta get Man-Thing, guys. Let's go around the left. Yeah, let's do that. I want to go for Man-Thing, and I've gotten started. So what I need to do is around my 4 stars right now, my top 4 stars, and then when the stream's over in 2 hours, do another round of my 4 stars, and then in the morning, before the arena is over, do one final round with the 4 stars, and then I think there should be a Man-Thing in my back pocket. No. Let's do that. So I need to move fast though, so I make sure I have enough time. Mickey the Irish Kangaroo sent it over bucket. Whoa, to beat Daniels just sent over 100? Dude. Saying, got my settlement, here's your share. Holy crap, man. The generosity. Holy moly. Be Daniels. Hot damn, dude. Thank you so much. You did not have to give me a oh, wait. Did I never even... Did my slap miss? Even after all that, I didn't actually... The slap missed? I just noticed now. Oh my goodness. Well... not Vask, I'm so sorry that I missed. I didn't even realize it. The big wind-up. And I missed. Crazy. But B. Daniels, man. Thank you so much, dude. That is very, very kind. Very, very generous of you. Yeah, congrats on your settlement, man. I'm sure that's a very annoying thing done with in your life. Mickey the Irish Kangaroo sent it over a buck as well, saying, I tested out Dr. Doom yesterday. He was absolutely staggering. Wow. Boo. Is that, I mean, I'm assuming that's a joke. If not, then, yeah, Doom is pretty good. But, yeah. Mickey, thank you very much. B. Daniels, thank you again, dude. Super, super kind of you. Alright, let's hop into this next fight. Cutoffs? Oh, yeah, we'll get cutoffs up there, too. My predicted cutoffs. Not bad. There we go. Yes, Brian, that's a joke. Alright, I figured as much. That my boo stands. Man. Okay. I'm gonna take it to... Well, I'll wait. I have time. We need to hit the arena now. I joined AQ super, super late, man. I was really tired after the stream earlier today, because I didn't go to sleep last night. Alright, Man-Thing. Let's do it up. I didn't go to... I did... Technically, I did go to sleep last night, but I only slept for about an hour. And then I was just up. And it was kind of good because I got to work on a bunch of stuff. But I would have preferred to sleep, you know what I mean? It was one of those nights where it was like, well, at least I was kind of productive with my time. But man, how dare you join AQ late, Pete? I know, dude. I've been letting our Loki down. What's the best way to get shards? Shards come from all over the place. Just got to play the game. They kind of come in naturally. The more areas of the game that you play, pretty much every single game mode other than Alliance Quest. The new incursions are great for it. Or do not underestimate Arena. Arena is one of the best sources of shards in the entire game. Repeatable sources, since you know, the story mode and other such single-player modes, they look really good, and they are really good. But generally, you can only do them once or once a month. So, yeah, the Arena, but everywhere. Oriplexian sent over another 5. Oriplexian, thank you, man. And girlfriend giving me a haircut tomorrow. Rip my hair. Might be rocking the beachy hairstyle if it goes too bad. Well, good luck, man. I hope it doesn't go too bad. Have some faith, man. Hopefully she didn't hear that. or if she did hear that, maybe she knows. Maybe she knows. But hey, you know what? Let me put it to you this way. If the haircut does go bad, it's okay. You're going to be home anyway. Right? And everyone else has a bunch of bad haircuts too. Well, actually, I shouldn't even assume that. Maybe you're still working and stuff like that. But either way, most people will be home. Most people won't see it, so it's all good. Send link for turtle wax. Okay, will do. Red 032003. Red, thank you very much for the 5. Saying, BG, I've been sick like a dog last week. No CV. I'm not gonna say the full name just because YouTube reasons. But sorry to hear about Lola. My condolences. RP, sweet dog. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hope you feel better. BG, after seeing your crystals at the end of today's 6.4 run, really need to do a cleanup. Badly. I know, dude. I have way too many crystals at this point. I will likely do a crystal cleanup soon, but I don't know when. But soon. I'm a pharmacy intern, so I'm working. Okay, well, people will probably understand. You know, they'll make fun of you still if they're a true friend, because that's what I would do at least. But they'll be understanding, you know. Wait a minute, no 6.4? I've been robbed. What the hell is Arena? Arena is the place to get man-things, and I need to be in that place right now. We'll get back to 6.4 tomorrow. Morning from the UKBG, Sneaky Hawk. Good morning. YouTube attacking the C word, in what manner? Sometimes you get demonetized for saying it. I don't know if they're still doing that, but pretty much everyone tries to avoid saying it because it did happen. It did happen to me once as well, so yeah. I guess they were trying to prevent any sort of misinformation from being spread. And if you say the C word, not the normal C word, not the 4-letter C word or whatever people consider the C word, the plague term, you know. Finish all AQ and milestones in Arena, so doing classic variant. For something to do, can't do higher content because all champs are in AW and AQ. Too much time on my hands, you think? Possibly, Douglas. But hey, man, at least sounds like you're doing well in the game. You know what I mean? So for now, take it as a win. You know what I mean? So you're saying they're controlling information on the internet? I mean, to some extent. They don't prevent you from saying... You can still make content about it all you want. They just, well, they pull ad revenue. So, yeah. B to the G. What up, MS to the D? What up, dude? Favorite song? Oh man, There's too many songs in the world to have a favorite. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be It's Raining Men. BG, ever played RuneScape or any game that has so much content to hurt your brain? Super sad on this new RuneScape. Is it new RuneScape? Or is it like... Because I know they... So I've never played RuneScape, but... I'm vaguely familiar that they have like 2 different versions. Like a classic and a... And I can't remember what they break it down to, but I'm vaguely aware that they had like 2 versions of that. But is there like a 3rd version now, or is it just an update to one of those? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself get absolutely soaking wet. Oh man. I don't know. I don't even know the lyrics to that song, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty sure MSD is singing it right now. Old school, yeah, old school RuneScape. That's what it's called, right? Dongus, what up, Star? C stands for Cyclops, the worst C word. Yeah, it's not bad. Can you do a Hood gameplay? No, I'm not a fan of Hood, and if I did some Hood gameplay, it would only be to bash him. And there's some Hood fans. There's some people that really like the Hood, especially he seems to be at least a decent option for the 6.2 champion boss. Yeah, it would only piss people off. I'm not a fan of the Hood. Oh, jeez, excuse me. Need some water, maybe. Whoops. BG, I tune in almost every stream, and most of the time have a question, but when asked, my question always gets skipped from you. ... Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Is that a question? Well, the answer is this. There's a lot of people in here. I do my best, Lauren, but there's a lot of people in here, so gotta be a bit understanding. But if you ask again, well, maybe I'll answer it. Trying for Man Thing, how much over 2 million should I do to be safe? Tough call. I mean, I do think he's going to go for about 2 million, but I could be wrong. Of course, he could go higher. So the higher you go, the safer you'll be. But I would say... I would be shocked, downright flabbergasted, if Man-Thing went for more than 2.4 million. Like, if you got to 2.4, I would imagine that's like 99.999% safe. So, yeah. Who is my first 6-star? He's middle of the road. Yeah, that's about how I feel about him as well. But some people really like him. The thing about Hood is that he is he's a synergy for literally, in my opinion, the undisputed and best champion in the game. Some people may argue with that, but yeah, in my opinion, he that's his biggest asset, is just that, okay, if you play Ghost, then you're going to want to rank up Hood just in case your Ghost dies. You have a strong synergy partner to back you up, or some fights that Ghost can't do. Maybe Hood can help out with that as well, you know. Tonight, for the first time, just about 10:30, for the first time in history, it's gonna start raining men. Oh man. I really want to do a karaoke now of It's Raining Men. If only karaoke places were available right now. Hey BG, caught the stream. Question, doing test runs in Abyss on Thing. Hate fighting that guy. He does about 2.7 million, he has about 2.7 million health. Wondering what number combo would you quit out to bank using Aegon? Well, on the first attempt, I mean, I would probably push it to the limit. The limit. You know what I mean? I'd probably. How many hits do you get? Is it 240? I think it is, right? So yeah, I don't know. I would really try to push it to over 200. I don't know though. Do people use Aegon for that fight, or do people use other champions and then build Aegon up elsewhere? I honestly don't know. BG, you ever watched The Platform? It's a movie on Netflix. I have not. No. Good champs for Variant 1? Well, it's... Variant 1, they lock you out into different classes per chapter. As you probably already know. So, which chapter are we talking about here? I would say you don't really want... for the first chapter, you don't really want champions that are bad against robots. So, Omega and Namor would probably be out. They're still useful for some of the fights for sure, but in general, I'd be looking to other champions like Colossus or... I don't know how Blade does. I can't remember. Of course, I didn't have a 5-star Blade at the time going through. Domino did all right. I had a rank 4. Aegon, champs like that. Chapter 2, Stark, Spidey. I'm sure Doom is really good, but he wasn't available when Variant 1 first came out. Chapter 3, Thing, Gladiator, Hulk, the new Captain Sparkles. I don't know all the best champions, but I'm sure those champions would do wonders. Oh, yeah, Jason's coming in with some good ones too. Void, Corvus, yep. Also saying, yeah, don't quit, just bring Proxima. That's true, you get the combo shield with Proxima, right? Okay. Few super chats, all back to back to back. Holy moly, thank you guys. We them boys sent it over 5 saying just showing some love. Well, thank you very much for the love, man. I appreciate it, dude. Trace and Fletcher sent it over 2 as well, saying how many birthdays are there? 365 or 7 billion? $366. How dare you forget about the leap year, the leap babies? Is that what they're called? I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, dude, my mind is blown. 365 or 7 billion? Well, actually, the real answer is probably neither of those. How many birthdays? If people are born every single day, then it's however many days there's been in existence or something, you know? Who knows what that number is? And it's not just for people, right? It's for all sorts of life. So however many days there have been in existence. We're talking at least tens of hundreds of days. No, I have no idea how long... basically since the egg hit. And we don't know how old the egg is. The universe egg. Thank you very much for the 2, though. Is this a Dreamin' raid? Dreamin'. Thank you for the raid. Yash sent it over 100 rupees, saying, BG, I've been busy. Missed you, my love. Don't tell Laura about this. Shh. It's okay. I think she's on the phone with someone. Thank you very much, Yash. Appreciate it, man. And is that the B-Manny in here? Sent it over 10. Saying, took some money from my friends at a poker game over Zoom. Wow, dude. Doing some online-ish poker. Some online FaceTime-y type poker. Here's your cut. Sweet. Yeah, it's not that bad, I'll say it. Here's your cut, sweet tits. Thank you so much, B-Manny. I appreciate the, I appreciate my cut, man. Thank you for the 10. Very kind of you. Those are Cindy Crawford boobs. Wow. Nice. Is Aegon good at 670? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think... I mean, so it depends on the content you're doing as for how high the Sig level he really needs to be. But if we look at the Sig ability, and we look at Sig 70, yeah, it's about 50% that you carry over. I mean, it maxes out at 75%, right? Yeah, 75%. So, yeah, carrying over 50%, I mean, can't ask for that much more than that. I'm sure you would notice a difference with that additional 25%, but for most things, he'll still build up. BG just put up 1.5 mil in the 5-star arena for the first time. 350,000 at a time, and I'm beat and done for a while. Also, who should I use my incursion? Who should I use in my incursions team? Gwenpool 345, Medusa, Starkey, Warlock 550. Should experiment, because incursions are tough, man. I don't know who's best, but it's a repeatable type of mode, so should experiment a bit. Try them all out, you know what I mean? Mix them up, and yeah, just give them a try, you know what I mean? I think they all have their benefits, but it's a little too early to say like exactly who's best in there. But just give it a shot. But hey, congrats on reaching new heights in Arena. Good stuff. Over millions and millions of eggs ago. Yeah, dude. Alright, I'm way too scrolled up here. B. Daniels, send it over $1. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, did you look up Aegon Sig info on that website you just found? Me? No, I've known about the Great Aunt May for a long time now. That was a website that McFabio just found. But B. Daniels, thank you very much, dude. As time has gone on, I've realized that it wasn't me even playing in the in that 1 week challenge. My body. It was my body still, but it was the mind of McFabio. You know what I mean? Earlier today, my mom told me that someone told her a joke that 2 dyslexic people walked into a bra. Boo. Wait, did I just end up booing your mom? Ah, man, I feel bad about that. Like the time I booed Legacy's dad. That's not good. Well, it's too late. Can't take it back now. What's the difference in arena points for suicides versus non-suicides? I made some videos about it in the past. It's not a huge difference. I don't remember exactly, though. I think in 10 rounds, 10 rounds with my 4-star champions, I want to say it was maybe a 20,000 point difference, roughly, something like that. Actually, I really don't know. But I did make some content about that a long time ago. If you are curious, you could hit the search button on my channel. And yeah, search that up. The biggest difference really is the speed. Point difference is not that big of a deal. You get most of your points just for entering the arena with whatever star level champion you're using, because of course there's a bonus for the more stars your champions have. You do get points based on your rating as well as the opponent's rating, and generally if you're running the Suicide Mastery, since your rating is higher, you also fight opponents that have higher ratings sometimes. So you do get some points that way, but it's a small number. It's like 0.3 or 0.6 or something like that, additional arena points per rating. Something like that. Jason's saying it's about 10%. Okay. Dragon. Send it over 10. Dragon, thank you so much. Saying, calling it now. Look at those eyelashes. That white streak in the hair. That breastplate. That's Rogue with Doom's armor and Guillotine's sword on that art Gabe shared. Oh, yes, bring it. You think so? I mean, I see what you mean. Interesting. Interesting theory. I hadn't even considered Rogue. I wonder if all of this synergy love that she's been getting somewhat recently has been a hint towards that as well. Is Rogue... Oh no, okay. I was trying to figure out where Rogue was originally from. Trying to think like if their stories were connected based on that, but I don't think they are. But it'll be interesting. There's like 3 more picks. Go look at them. Oh, we did look at them at the start of the stream. Well, we can take another quick gander here. It's so hard to tell. I mean, there definitely is something up with that streak in the hair, but I don't know if that's a Rogue thing or not. Whatever it is, whatever Gabe's up to. Look at this. I think Cat can only take so much. Heart. Whatever this face is. Because of course, Cat doing her her mashups and stuff like that. It's probably losing it. All right. Anyway. Dragon, thank you very much. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, but that's certainly a possibility. B. Daniels sent over another 10. B. Daniels. Thank you, man. Saying... oh, it's just in with the super chat saying, don't tempt me, Pixie. What did Pixie say? I miss McFabio. Sigh. That couldn't have been it. Stop showing off, B. Daniels. Oh, man. Well, B. Daniels, thank you, man, for that 111. Very, very generous of you. All right, let's get back to this grind. We got a man thing to get. We're on a mission. The man thing mission. All right, Fitz also sent it over to saying, please read Heidi Keen's earlier message, BG. Okay. Earlier message, let me see. Here we go. Hey BG, big fan. Well, thank you very much. Sorry I couldn't donate. Oh, it's not necessary. But I really hope you see this because me and my brother are huge fans, so if you could please give a shout out to Dylan and Mason, it would mean the world to me. Well, Heidi, Dylan, and Mason, shout out to you guys. Sorry I missed the message originally. But also shout out to Fitz for the callback to it. But that's awesome. Thank you guys for being fans of the content. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fitz. Skylar sending over 10. Skylar Almodovar, I messed up your name. I shouldn't even went for it. I'm so sorry. I probably butchered it. Skylar, thank you very much for the very generous 10, saying, I have 5-star Vision Arcus as my best Cosmic Champion. Should I use my 5-star Awakening Gem on him? No. No. Arcus does not need to be awakened. we can go take a look at this lovely website once again to see his Awaken ability. And his Awaken ability, it just allows you to shrug off non-damaging debuffs with a cooldown to it too. And yeah, sometimes that's nice, shrugging off like Void's debuffs or something like that. But I mean, probably more than 9 fights out of 10, this Awaken ability is irrelevant. And sometimes you actually want the non-damaging debuffs on yourself if you're running the Willpower Mastery to heal from it. So, no. I don't have a ton of experience with Vision Arcus. He does seem like a pretty solid champion, though, so I would recommend still ranking him up and playing him. But save the gem. You can put that gem to better use in the future. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. Really appreciate it. Hope that advice helps. The streak in the hair is like the defining rogue feature, so I'm excited. Okay, we'll see. We shall see. Very curious to see what it is. BG, I was looking at my ceiling the other day. It's not the best, but it's up there. Ah, goodness. Boo. Easy boo. The matchup I want to see is Iron Patriot and Rogue. If he's got the bulge through the armor, can you imagine it in a skin-tight suit? Wow. Well, now I want to see it too. Oh my god. Do you still get full energy refills if you leave the quest? Because I'm 100% 5.4 right now, and there's usually a refill like 4 fights in, and I can use the energy. Yeah. Yep. You could exit out. Most items you get when you exit out, you don't get to keep like the chests and stuff, but like if you see a revive or a potion or energy refill, yeah, you get to keep that stuff. I guess in the later quests, you do not get to keep, like if there's a tier 2 alpha on the path or something like that, you got to complete it for that. But the smaller items like that, yes, you do get to keep. If you complete the quest, it'll reset the map. That's the only thing is if you grab the energy refill and back out, and then you're like, huh, let me try that again. Well, the energy refill won't be there since you didn't reset the map by completing it. But you can grab some easy items that way. Stroke of my saber. Sending over to saying, hey you, with the pair. What's up, man? Welcome back, Stroke of my saber. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the continued support after last night and earlier and everything. Thank you, man. Yo, BG, do you think 42 million will be enough for Morningstar in the arena? 5-star? Well, my prediction is 32 million, so I would have to think 42 would be good, yeah. We never know for sure, but I think that's a solid score. Skylar sent it over another 5. Thank you very much. Saying, should I use my rank 1 to 2 and rank 2 to 3 gem on him? Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Yeah. Rank him up, man. I think he's good against robots and just all around a solid character that is worth ranking. Yeah. I'd absolutely do that. Thank you very much. One of 2 sending over one of them Canadian loonies. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, what is the longest English word? Smiles? There's literally miles between the first and last letters. Hand me my boo so I can sleep. Oh, I'll hand it to you, alright. Boo! Really? Miles between... Boo! Good night, man. Hope you get some good rest. But boo. Hello, everyone. I know knows? What is this? What does everybody know, Shark? Mom already knows? Oh, now I'm curious. What are we talking about here? With Shark and Roboto. What what is this? Weak, exhausted. I can't even find it. But what's up, Shark? How you doing? It's always mating season. Oh, is that what everyone knows? I don't know if that's it, but we'll go with that. Where does Colossus rank for you in mutant class? I mean, I don't normally like rank champions. It's more of a, you know, use the champion in the right situation kind of thing. But I would generally say, if I had to like pick, if I had to pick from a pool of mutants, say I had a brand new account, and I just had my choice, and I got to pick like 3 mutant champions, well, I would probably pick, for my 3, Omega Red, Colossus, and Namor, something like that. I think Colossus is in my like top 5 most useful champions, roughly, something like that. I don't know if he quite makes top 5, but he probably does. Just overall for all the class types. BG, is Domino good without any synergies? Yeah, she's not synergy dependent. She gets a nice boost from having Red Hulk and Massacre on the team, and there will be times where you need those, but for the most part, no. Domino is great synergyless. BG, it's right under one of the super chats. It's Pixie's message. I'm wheezing laughing now. Oh, goodness. What am I... Hold on. I'm gonna tell your mamas about you too. Is that the message? I don't know. I'm giving up. It's too hard. Reading, it's too hard. Poor innocent-ish Brian will remain unaware. That's fair. That's fine. I mean, I don't mind. I don't know what's happening, but I'm fine with that. What/where is the best place/way to get revives? I got a video on that called Revive Farming. It was made a while ago, but it's still relevant to all the ways to get revives. So I recommend checking that out. But I'll give you some info right now, because I don't want to just shove you off to a video. The best way to get repeatable revives is just the 22-hour solo event. It's pretty hard to farm revives. There are some other ways aside from the 22-hour solo event, like hopping into quests and seeing if you could find some on random paths, essentially. The Marvel Insider program has some revives. The specialty events that we have going on right now, actually, has some revives that you can snag. Things like that, but yeah, it's mostly the 22-hour solo event. I may or may not have forgotten something. So yeah, recommend checking out the video if that is not a satisfying enough answer for you. Stroke my saber. Sending over another buck. Saying I need more dad jokes so I can make my kids cringe. Oh, well, this is the right place to be, because there are plenty of horrible, terrible, awful, boo-worthy jokes in this chat that I will now be skipping as a result of your message, because I'm sure you just opened the floodgates, man. And boo all those jokes. I will not be reading them. Panda Rhythm. Set it over 5. Panda Rhythm, thank you very much. Saying, what do you believe the sticky key does? I don't know. I'm thinking it has something to do with Deadpool. Normally we get some sort of Deadpool type event. Let's go take a look at it real quick. Oh wait, no, it's in the inventory. Why did I go to... Let me see. A very weird looking key. It's wet and sticky. Gross. Expires 4:30. Doesn't even look like a key. I don't know. I'm assuming it has something to do with Deadpool, but who really knows? I do not, at least. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Wrong way, wrong way. Back to the arena. But yeah, I don't know. I normally we get some sort of Deadpool thing as like an April Fool's type event. This year we got for April Fool's we got like the weird event with the heads and stuff like that, right? Was there something else? So maybe I don't know. Maybe there was a setup. Maybe they wanted to delay some sort of weird April Fool's-like type event with Deadpool that is for like next month's events. I don't know. Boo-worthy jokes coming from the guy who said his name was Brian Grant Grant. Sure. Okay, that was pretty bad. But alright, fine. You got me there. World's Finest Dudes. Oh, wait. That was okay. I read that before I saw the super chat. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. There's some kind of Massacre Gold event coming up, if I remember correctly. Oh, is there something like that? Okay. It's a sour key, man, like the candy. It does look like candy. Now I want candy. Alright, come on, thing. Don't make this... Yeah, there you go, buddy. Enzo, what's up, dude? Good morning, BG. I have a lot of Tier 4 class catalysts in overflow. Said they will just expire. Should we be able to sell them for 0.5% Tier 5 class catalysts? I don't think so. It is sad that they will just expire, Enzo. Is there no champions you could use them on before they expire? Did you have to open up a lot to get a certain class type, I'm assuming, for a big rank up? But I think that'd be too good. To put it plainly, I mean, I'm sure at some point we're gonna be able to sell them, but I think it'd be too good. I think it'd be damaging for the game. I'm in the wrong arena. I think people would like. Not only would it be too good for the people who have been stockpiling Tier 4 class catalysts for the longest time. But I think it would also have a negative result on people who just want to rank up other champions, like other than the top champions, because you would just stop doing that. You know, you would stop ranking up, or at least I think people would. They would stop. They would just let other resources expire because they wouldn't be able to use like Tier 4 basics and Tier 1 alphas fast enough. Instead, they would just be saving those resources and selling the Tier 4 class catalysts that they would normally be using along with them. And yeah, I don't think that's very fun. I think it's fine that not everything is sellable, at least right away, so that you can just kind of separate the two things from how you approach the game, if that made any sense. Tom Luckman sending over 5 of them New Zealand bucks. Saying, BG, my grandpa passed away. I'm going to assume this is a joke. I really hope it's a joke, at least. For once, I'm hoping this is a joke. BG, my grandpa passed away as we didn't know his blood type. At least he kept telling us to be positive. Boo! I am happy that it's a joke, but boo nonetheless. Boo. Booed so long I ran out of air. But Tom, thank you very much for the 5. Hello to you. Alright. Let's keep it moving. We got more points to get. More man things to acquire. There's a thin line between genius and insanity. I like to use it as a jump rope. Because Deadpool is a merc, and because the thing you get to change teams looked similar, I reckon it'd be cool if right at the end of the month they said we could get all the side quest rewards. That'd be interesting if it had something to do with that. I don't think that's going to be the case, but that would be interesting. Make everyone think that we're making this tough decision between which side to choose to get the best rewards, and then they're just like, nah, just kidding. Here you go. Douglas, sending over £2. Douglas, thank you very much. Where you at? Hold on. Douglas. Just took Warlock to 455. He's awesome. Rank 5, here we come. Dude, nice. Good stuff, man. Yeah, Warlock, he's a beast. He's an absolute beast. Congrats. I'm going to give you an advanced congrats on the max rank Warlock there. I need to pull a Warlock of my own, man. Such a cool champion. But Douglas, thank you very much once again. Shark also sending over $1, saying, what do you call a knife set with 6 steak knives, 1 paring knife, 1 butcher knife, and a cleaver? I'm afraid to know the answer to this. What? Some knives. Shark, why do you make me boo you? Boo! I don't even know. Oh, Shark. Oh, Shark, why? Why? I don't even want to boo. I just want to ask why. Why? Steven sent it over $1 as well. Thank you very much, dude. Steven at 16 saying, yo, what's up, BG? Thinking about going for the Suicide Masteries. A wise decision, I would say. I think it's a good idea for a level 50 player who plays a lot of Arena. I'm going to stop you right there and just say yes. But still trying to build up the roster. I think some of my top champs, Suicide friendly. Okay, so... yeah, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. The amount, like the just making Arena more enjoyable and making it faster and giving you more points, more resources overall. Any Arena grinder out there, Suicide Masteries has to be one of the top priorities in this game, in my opinion. So yeah, I would say totally worth it. It can be difficult before having the right champions, so I'm glad you brought that up, because that is definitely something to consider. You do need to have the right champions ranked up, otherwise you're going to have a rough time elsewhere. I would say having your Alliance Quest champions is the #1 most important thing. Having just a suicide-friendly Alliance Quest team that you can bring in. This way you don't have to, you know, spend extra resources in AQ, because those potions, they get expensive, man. You know, it wouldn't be worth the sacrifice at that point. So make sure you have that covered, and then I would say, yeah, man, go for it. The order to unlock them in is, if you don't have willpower maxed out, well, max that out first. And then do not unlock the recoil mastery until you can max out at least one or the other of the of Liquid Courage or Double Edge. You don't want to bounce back and forth between them as well. You want to really just max out one or the other. And as for which, it depends on your roster. Whichever you have more bleed immunity or poison immunity of and stuff. So yeah, but go for it, man. Absolutely. Even at level 50, like, so to give you an idea, I kind of saw ahead of time that, yeah, there's just nothing better than the Suicide Masteries. When I first downloaded this game and I was looking around at Masteries to put in and stuff, I saw immediately, like, okay, there's just nothing that competes with these Masteries. Especially when I started playing, there wasn't even Despair or Deep Wounds or Assassin. So, like, from day one, I just started saving and stockpiling my units. And I think I was around level 50 or maybe 52 when I was finally able to unlock them. Because I was saving all that time. And yeah, I benefited immediately from them. So, level doesn't really matter too much. Of course, you need enough mastery points just in general to have them all, but yeah, go for it, dude. BG, are you saying boo or boo earns? I can't tell. Oh no, I'm definitely saying boo. This is for sure boo. Can a free-to-play player go far in this game? Just started playing for 2 weeks. Alexander. I'm actually a free-to-play player, so yes. Absolutely. Cannot look at your name without laughing so hard because of other time you kept getting timed out at Charming Tortoise. Pixie Bell, how dare you laugh at someone getting timed out. Stroke my saber, set it over, another buck saying, if you're American when you come out of the bathroom, what are you when you're in the bathroom? European. First off, how dare you presume that I wasn't a poopin'? But boo! Boo all these jokes. Oh, I feel like I'm doing no damage to this guy. Does he have energy resistance? I don't remember. But I feel like I was doing no damage in that fight. Stroke of my saber, thank you again, though. A poopin'. You're a poopin'. BG, how many units do you need to unlock all the Suicide Masteries? Well, let me show you this beautiful website here called Aunt May. Click on the Mastery button right here. Let me expand this a little bit. And you might already have some of these unlocked. If not, I will, well, we can look at the total cost here. Assuming 1 point in recoil, the 3 in liquid courage, and the 3 in double edge. So in total, it's 12 carbonadium cores just for willpower, the two good Suicide Masteries, and then recoil. So 12 carbonadiums. However you get them might vary. If you're paying full price, that's 6,600 units. If you're getting discounted offers or, you know, Black ISO market, things like that, it could save that. I'd also recommend maxing out recovery. You pretty much need to max out recovery, but if you haven't done that yet, we could add that to the cost, which is another 6 Stony Mastery cores. Depending on if you want points in Coagulate, you could bump up the price there as well. So check out Aunt May for all of your mastery-related needs. You sure you're not on commission from Aunt May? Dude, the creator of Aunt May, I was saying it earlier, it actually costs him money to show the website, so I feel like I'm actually hurting him more than helping him, because he has no ads on the website. Every time a page is displayed, it costs him a little bit of money, so I think I'm hurting him. Here, let me say this. On Aunt May, there's also a little support button right here that if you wanted to show a little bit of love Aunt May's way, you could click on that as well. But yeah. PG, who should I rank up to rank 5? Cap Marvel movie duped, Voodoo duped, Stark Spidey unduped, or Guillotine 2099 unduped? It's a tough call, man. It kind of, I would say it sort of depends on the content that you're going up against. Although, I will give the biggest nod to Captain Marvel, since you have her awakened. And Stark Spidey and Guillotine are not awakened, and Cap Marvel might just be the better champion between all three of them anyway. Voodoo is interesting. In some cases, Voodoo is really good, but in a lot of cases, he's not the go-to champion for people, so... you know what? This is good enough for this arena for now. For most people, he's not the go-to champion, and I would recommend probably going with Cap Marvel. But it does depend, of course, on the content that you're looking to do and all that. So, got my first rank 5 5-star. It was Ghost Unawakened, and my options were Ghost, Claire, Thing, Cap Marvel Movie, Void, Sig 100, Voodoo 660, Namor 660, Hyperion 650. Was that the good pick? So Ghost is amazing and does not need to be awakened. And as long as you like Ghost, then yes, that was the right pick. However, if you picked Ghost just because you hear other people say that Ghost is amazing, and hear that Ghost is the best champion and things like that, well, then you may have made a mistake. First rank 5 5-star, you got to go with the champion that you love. The champion that you play the most at rank 4, that should be your first rank 5. So, like I said, if that was Ghost, then 2 thumbs up. More than 2 thumbs up. I can't hold up my other thumb because it's busy playing. But, yeah, Ghost is amazing. But, this game is, you know, it's a game of personal preference in a lot of ways, so... Just make sure that you're ranking the champions that you like and not champions that other people rate highly, kind of thing. B Manny sending over another buck. B Manny. Thank you, dude. Where's your last message at? Oh my, I just got destroyed. B Manny. Aha, here we go. What do you think about bi-monthly 4-star rank down tickets for Cavalier? For me, it'd be a blessing to rotate new champions up to run an arena. At this level, not enough resources to rank 6s, 5s, and 4s. Bi-monthly 4-star rank down tickets. So, you mentioned rotating those resources. Are you saying, like, basically take the resources from a 4-star and give it to another 4-star? Or are you saying rank down a 4-star and then take those resources and rank up your 5s and 6s with them? Either way, I'm not the biggest fan. I kind of like that the rank up decisions are on a more permanent basis. And what I would prefer instead is just to see more content give out rank up gems for 4 stars. The same way that they've given out rank up gems for, you know, the 2015, 2016 champions. And just 5-star rank up gems in general from the variants and stuff like that. Like, if they added a... Let's say when they release the Cavalier difficulty, most people would probably laugh at the reward and be like, what is this, some sort of joke? It's Cavalier difficulty and you're giving a 4-star rank up gem. Of course, it wouldn't be of course there would be, it would just be a bonus on what should be largely like 6-star and maybe still some 5-star focused materials for the Cavalier difficulty. But I would rather see something like that where they included maybe some more rank up gems for 4-star champs in content. Just find a way to sneak that in rather than rank down tickets. Because I do like that it's permanent choices. For the most part, at least. And I kind of like... You did say, yes, rank different 4s. But yeah, I do like that it's mostly permanent choices. And I feel like the more we can kind of change our roster rather than just add to it, it kind of changes the way I feel about the roster. It sounds so weird because I don't just sit here thinking like, ah, yes, my roster, and like just stare at it all day. I don't do that, but I do think it's pretty cool to know, like, okay, you know, one of my first 4-star rank ups was this guy right here, you know, Daredevil Classic. And if I had a rank down ticket, would I use it on him? Yeah, sure. I don't need this guy. I haven't used this guy since I fought the Collector or something like that. And he's not that interesting in the arena. His PI isn't high or anything like that, but he's part of the team. You know what I mean? I ranked him up for a reason, and yeah. I can look back and think like, man, why did I do that? Was it just for arena? Or no, I did rank him because his Awaken ability allows you to fully evade specials and things like that. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it, at least. Always in favor of more rank up gems rather than rank down tickets. I understand where you're coming from, though, where yeah, it is fun just to get a chance to play different champions in the arena. Makes it more interesting and stuff. And this would be a way to control, that way people aren't just getting to rank up everything and stuff like that. Be a little bit more control over it, but still, that's the way I would prefer to see it personally. Maximus Savage, and an over 5. Maximus, thank you very much. Saying, gonna rank 2 6-star Man Thing, and everyone thinks I'm crazy. 1 dupe. Well, you are not crazy, unless you're crazy. I don't know. So, dude, Man Thing's great. He's not super OP or anything, and there's probably better rank ups and stuff like that. But depending where you're at in the game, you might have an abundance of rank up materials, and if that is the case, then rank that Man Thing. Screw what everyone thinks. However, because you say Man Thing's Awaken, 1 dupe, right? If Man Thing was your first 6-star champion, and then out of your second 6-star crystal you awakened him, and you're thinking, hey, now's a good time to rank up Man Thing. Well, probably not. There's probably other champions that you need to rank up first. So it does depend on where you're at in the game, how many 5-stars you've ranked up, things like that. But otherwise, no, man. Like if you're through, if you're deep into Act 6 content, you've done at least a single pass through Act 6. I'd say that Man Thing going to rank 2 is not a crazy idea, and I would do the same. You know. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. I support your Man Thing rank up. Oh, Steven, I'm so sorry, dude. I think I jumped over yours. You sent over another buck saying 6,000 units. Man, I thought I was already grinding, but the real grind starts now. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Trust me, it'll be worth it, though. It'll be worth it. Dude, I struggle to play the game without Suicide Mastery. Certainly in the arena. Maybe not elsewhere, but certainly in the arena. It's a struggle. Once you get used to it, like, dude, there's no going back. It's a life changer. Tom, sending over a buck with the blank face. What is this, Tom? BGE, we all know where the Big Apple is, but do you know where the Mini Apple is? Really? Minneapolis for Minneapolis is? Oh, Tom. I'm gonna ask you the same question I just asked Shark. Why do you make me do this? Why do you make me boo you? Boo. It doesn't feel good to me to have to boo. You know, but I have to. I just have to. But thank you. Jesse J sent over a buck as well. Jesse, thank you very much, dude. Hold up, hold up. Let me find your last. Saying I move into my new house this week, BG. Wow, moving during this time. That's going to be interesting. I will now be spending my evenings working and watching Contest Champion poolside. We'll send tweets. Dude, okay. That sounds awesome. Doing a poolside? Alright. Man, congrats on what sounds like it's going to be a sick home for you. I hope your move goes smoothly. Especially during now, man. Good luck to you. Maybe it won't be that bad if you're using like a moving truck or something like that. The roads are a little bit more empty. I don't know. Might not be that bad of a time actually. But dude, thank you for the buck. Alright, Maximus Savage sent over another 5 as well, saying I have Colossus and Guillotine. Are those your only rank ups? If those are your only rank ups, then, or are you saying like those are your other options? I would recommend ranking up one of those, probably Colossus, before Man-Thing, but... Hey man, at the same time, you do you, you know? If you like Man-Thing as much as I do, well, hey. But dude, thank you very much for another 5. Really appreciate it. BG, quick. What's up, Karate Mike? You can only have one. 6-star rank 3 Man-Thing or 6-star rank 3 Venom the Duck? Oh, why do you make me make these ultimate decisions here? Oh. Oh my goodness, dude. Who do I choose between those two? I mean, I like Man-Thing more. Something about him, I just was drawn to Man-Thing, you know? But Venom the Duck, a 6-star rank 3 Venom the Duck. Can you imagine powering up a 6-star rank 3 in the incursions? God, that'd be satisfying. Who would I choose though? I guess Man-Thing, if we're talking Sig 200, I would say Man-Thing. If we're talking Unawakened, I'd probably go Venom the Duck. I'd want that awakened ability of Man-Thing. Alright, Shark sent it over 3 with the the crazy hippo. Is there a last one as well? To answer your question, I'm a sadist masochist. Okay. Sorry, sadistic masochist. Sorry. Read that wrong. Alright, fair enough. No? Okay, good. He didn't use his L3. Phew. Alright, fair enough. Well, thank you, Shark. Appreciate the support and the honesty. Maximus Savage sent it over 5 saying options. 2099. Okay. Like I said on Black Bolts. Hold on. Just trying to scroll up through some of your comments. But okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, if those champions are awakened, I'd probably favor those champions over Man-Thing. As much as I love Man-Thing, I gotta be realistic and say that while he's a way better champion than people give him credit for, he's also not exactly top of the top of the food chain in MCOC. But come on, 6-star Awakened. Okay, let me put it this way. As I say, Colossus is an amazing champion. He's probably in my top 5 for most useful currently. But if it was an unawakened 6, no, I'd still probably rank him. Oh god. No, yeah, man, I would have to give the rank up to those guys. To at least Colossus. I don't know about Guillotine. Probably Guillotine too. But yeah. Good luck with your decision, whatever you do. Whatever you decide, Maximus. When it comes to taking a 6-star to rank 2 like thing, I say do it. I had a rank 2 6-star before I had a rank 5 5-star, and I don't regret it one bit. But of course, I had my boy to rank up. I mean, it depends on the champion, you know? If you need a lot of SIG levels or something like that, or if the champion really benefits from a lot of SIG levels, I definitely favor the 5-star at least. It's for defense. Oh, well, he's a pretty good defender, so if you could justify it that way. Man thing, that is. He's not the absolute best there either, but he's pretty good. He's kind of one of those sneaky good champions where people sometimes get thrown off by him and may not be able to outdamage him and stuff like that. So first rank 2, not Cav, just supporting, but well, dude, thank you so much for all the support. Not Cav 2 though. Yeah, dude, your messages, they're sending me all over the place. On the one hand, I'm like, oh, you know, that's not bad. And then you say not Cav, and I'm thinking, ah, oh, dude, but there's better champions to rank up to help get you Cav and stuff like that. Although someone did just recently say that they used Man Thing to get through the Crossbones fight, which is pretty cool. So. But yeah, I would rank up other champions, help you get Cavalier. Here's the thing to remember about 6-stars as well. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. You can go back to them at a later time, you know? Did I see, hold on, chat jumped on me, but did I see Gran in here? I did! Gran, what's up, dude? Colossus, that statement blows my mind. I know, dude. Colossus is actually super strong. He's actually he after his rework, he is super strong. Zero Frost Ninja sending over Buck. Thank you, man. Saying, hey BG, why do people not consider Voodoo to be a top Mystic champ? I would say his utility is unrivaled by any other Mystic. Don't you agree? I don't agree, no. Voodoo, he's powerful, but unrivaled by any other Mystic? No, man. I find other Mystic champions to be more powerful than Voodoo. He has a lot in his toolkit, but he's not the easiest champion to use. He's not the hardest either, but he's certainly not the easiest. For example, getting... let's say you want to get some power control going. Well, first off, you got to build to a special 2, where some champions only need to build to a special 1. Or in the case of Doom, like there's a few different things you could do. His damage output is certainly not the highest either. It's not the worst, but far from the highest, which extends the fights, leads to possibly making more mistakes, things like that. Like, I don't know, he's really good, and Mvincible, he's one of my favorites, if not my favorite MCOC YouTuber, and his first rank 5 was Voodoo, and he was able to one-shot the Collector with a rank 4 Voodoo, so... Like, I don't want to say too many bad things about Voodoo. He obviously has the potential and stuff, but other champions just make life easier, I think, is the best way to look at it. Players, you know, we like to take the path of least resistance, And with other champions, it's just easier to get through the content at the end of the day. Either because of higher damage output, or maybe you just don't often need Voodoo's utility even. I think one last thing I'll say about this is, you know, power control in general is something that's not even needed in a lot of situations, due to some of the top champions not needing to control power. So you have Ghost that can tank special 3s as long as you have Hood on the team and take 0 damage from it, so you're just left not needing power control in those situations. Corvus has some power control on his special 2 if the opponent even survives the special 2. But most fights you just blast through with 1L2 and you're good. The later content not so much, but you know, still you end up not really needing power control there. Or then you do have some situations where, yeah, the power control is nice, but you might choose to use someone like Magic who can really lock the opponent down, or Doom who can do similar things as well. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if those words made sense. I feel like I was way too rambly, but that's my thoughts at least. Hold on, I think I missed a few super chats in my ramblings. Hold on, hold on. Okay, Maximus Savage sent over another 5. Dude, 2 more? Dude, thank you so much. Saying, oh no, wait. Okay, I already read one of them. Alright, but he did send over another 5 saying, rank 5 Cap Marvel movie, Doom and Fury, rank 4 Quake and Warlock. I just think it's fun and he's fun to play. Okay, well dude, if you think it's fun and he's fun to play, then go for it. For real, you've got some other good champions that are, what's the right words? More ideal rank ups, champions that can get you through a wider array of situations. Sure, if you want to rank up a 4-fun champ, go for it, man. But man, thank you very much for all the super chats that you sent over and all that. Stroke of My Saber sent you over another buck as well. Saying, hey BG, don't ever be sad, because sad spelled backwards is das, and that's not good. Oh, really? Oh my god. Boo. That's not good. Really? Terrible. Boo. Chris sent over a buck as well. Thank you, Chris. Whoops. Where are you at, Chris? Alright, relax, Thanos. What's going on between you and Thanos? What is your last one before that? BG, where do farts come from? Oh, I see. Thanos said, from the Power Stone. Well, I would agree with that, but to go back even further, everything comes from the Universe Egg. So, really, it comes back to the Universe Egg. The Universe Egg thought that farts would be funny, and they are, and that's why we have them. That's why they exist. Next question. I don't even know. Where do farts come from? McDonald's. That's my actual answer. They were invented by one Ronald McDonald of the McDonald's. Heatach sending over one of them Canadian bucks as well, saying, BG, if you're trying to balance tier 4 class catalysts use between classes and you don't have 5 stars worth ranking up, would you use them on 4 stars or trade them in? Well, I personally use them on 4 stars, but I know not everyone cares about 4 stars. And if that's the case, well, you could use the trade-in system. But yeah, I've never let a single Tier 4 class catalyst expire. I'm very proud of that statement. I don't think, at least. Now, as I say that, I'm like, did I forget about the one time where maybe I let one expire? But I don't think so. I think I saved them all. I think I was always able to save them all. But that's something that I'm actively looking at. Like, before I start to use Rankin materials, I'll look at my Tier 4 class catalyst, see how the balance is looking, and then deliberately rank up champions to help that balance, knowing that I'm going to need to pop open those crystals in the future, which could send many things in the overflow. So yeah, that's the way I approach it. And of course, since I grind the arena, having more 4 stars ranked up, and even just to play around with them in like Realm of Legends and stuff, even though I don't do it that often, it can be fun. So yeah, that's what I do. I do rank up 4 stars with them. But everyone's a little different. I think the trade-in system sucks. I think it's a terrible waste of resources, but at the same time, if you don't use your 4 stars, it's better than just letting them expire, so. Stroke of my saber. Sanding over 2 saying, okay, no more booze. I'm off to bed. Okay. Dude, thank you for for another 2. I don't know. I can't even tell if that was a joke. Booze as in alcohol booze. While simultaneously talking about my booze. So I'm almost inclined to boo that statement as well. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to assume it was not a joke. And you were only talking about my booze. And I'll just say thank you and have a good night. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody, man. There's a lot of super chats. Thanks, guys. Mr. Cookieless, what's up, dude? How's it going? It's going well. Rank 5 by Doc Ock for Flow Wars. What a beast. Nice, man. I still haven't done a single Flow War yet. But I'm going to have to hop in there soon, man. We're what, like halfway through the season at this point? I got to get my 5 at least. Come on, Spidey. Don't do these things. Let me punch you in the face. Be a good Spidey. Ah, really? I use Tier 4 class catalyst to rank 3 champs. Yeah, rank 3 champions as well. It's sometimes difficult to do it with the Tier 1 alphas, but yeah, rank 3, 5 stars, rank 4, or rank 5, 4 stars. Either way. Maximus Cyber sending over another 5. Thank you. Saying thoughts on mode-specific boosts and duration. So for the longest time, I think that's kind of my biggest problem with Alliance Wars is that its duration is like boosts in Alliance Wars is not. They don't last long enough. I want it to be an entire war duration. So that's my thoughts on it. Is yeah, I would love mode-specific boosts. The boosting in general is not really a system that I enjoy, but that would at least make it better. To me personally, we did get some. I didn't even look at it yet, but isn't there something now with Alliance War? Wasn't there some sort of change? Was that only with potions, or what's the deal with that? Never even looked at this stuff. Oh man, look at these beautiful looking potions. The art for them is cool, at least. Huh. Is there boost too? I don't. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, 6 hours. See, this is, to me, this is not enough. To me, it's not enough because you're still waiting is the problem. So I won't ramble on about it for too long since I've already spent way too much time talking about it, I guess. But the whole reason why I want boosts to last the entire duration of war is so that you don't run into a situation where people are just sitting there waiting. Waiting to cap out on energy before they make their move. And then that forces people into awkward positions where you're waiting for other people to also cap on energy before they move. And in that time where you're waiting, people are busy or they go to sleep, and you're sitting there waiting up at night to try to make your moves. It messes up your sleep schedule, messes up your entire life just to play Alliance War. And it's like, why, man? Why can't there just be a better system? So yeah, this I'm sure helps that to some degree, but people will still wait until they're maxed out on energy before popping this boost, I would imagine at least, right? That's how I would approach it. And instead, if the boost just lasted the entire duration of war, you wouldn't wait. As soon as you have 1 energy, you can do that next fight. And it would make the experience, the overall experience, just a million times better. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Without going any further, because I already made like a 1 hour long Alliance War video in the past, and I've talked about it a million times, not only on streams, but even in person with Kabam at Comic-Con and stuff like that, so. But dude, thank you again, Maximus Savage. Stroke by Saber sending over another 2 saying, don't overthink it, I'm actually going to bed. Okay. Alright. Have a good night, man. Thank you again as well. Zero Frost Ninjas sending over 2, saying last 2, please. Okay. What do we got? Last 2. Voodoo has regen at the start of the fight. Nullify and Poison with a special 1. Power Control with special 2 and special 3. Ability accuracy reduction with the Awaken ability. I don't see any other Mystic that can do this much. What is your other message? Isn't all this utility worth putting up with a little lower attack, just like Warlock? In some situations, yes. It's not like Voodoo is a champion that doesn't get used, but think about this. How frequently do you find yourself needing all of those utilities at the same time? More often than not, you just don't need all that stuff. Of course, like healing, yeah, healing combined with like one other thing, like that's always good. But there's other champions that can heal, especially of the Mystic class. There's other champions that can offer you, let's say, power control while being a better form of power control, because just because you have a utility doesn't mean you're the best at that thing. Kind of a jack of all trades, master of none type situation. A little bit, at least. Voodoo also doesn't have any immunities, which sometimes you need power control plus immunity, or, you know, nullify plus immunity, things like that, which he just does not have. Like, he's good, and he gets used. It's like I said, it's not like he doesn't get used at all. I don't know of anyone really arguing that Voodoo's a bad champion, but that's the reason why he doesn't get played more, is just we can compare it to other champions. Look at Emma Frost. Her utility is bonkers, man. It's ridiculous. They gave her immunity to everything. Immunity to all the different damage types. The opponent can't evade. You have prowess to deal with the prowess nodes. You have so much with Emma Frost, and yet why is she not played more? Well, because you don't really need all of those things at the same time. You have 3 to 5 champions that you can take with you, and with those 3 to 5 champions, you can cover those things better while dealing more damage, and just not put all your eggs in the same basket. And yeah, that's generally why people will choose other mystics over Voodoo these days. But thank you very much for another 2. And hey, also I should say this. There's no one stopping you from using Voodoo. You know? If you like Voodoo that much and everything, hey man, go for it. You never have to listen to other people's opinions about champions. You could think I'm just completely talking out of my butthole right now and just do you. You know what I mean? Maximus Savage sent it over another 5 saying thoughts. Oh wait, no. I see the. Oh man, that's what it is. It's not updating in my little tracker here is not updating. But okay, let me see it in the actual chat. Arena needs them and make them available for a loyalty purchase. At least now it's 2 full energy per boost. It does need work. Thanks for the reads. I'm not so sure about Arena needing them. Because okay, so here's some just kind of pros and cons about boosting in general. Let's imagine a world where there were no boosts. Some people would prefer that. Some people would prefer it and say, okay, everyone's on an even playing field and you don't need to spend units or some other sort of resources to just to catch up to players who are boosting. I have kind of mixed feelings about that. I'm really not a big fan of the boosting system in general. Feels clunky, and yeah, as I just mentioned, I would probably prefer to play a game where everyone was more on that even playing field. But at the same time, even though in competitive modes, I do want players to be on more of a even playing field. Even though I feel that way, I do also like the idea of getting to choose where you want your resources to go, and if you want to invest in boosts rather than investing in the special offers that come around to gain that competitive advantage and stuff like that, well, there's part of me that thinks that's pretty cool as well. But in Arena, I don't think I would like that in Arena. Arena is, you know, I kind of like Arena for the most part as is. The Arena boost that we already have, I'm not a fan of that system either. And yeah, maybe they could have some sort of improvement there or something. Maybe I would like Arena boosts if they worked a little bit similar to how they work now, where you can't really buy the big Arena boosts, right? They come from the greater Arena boost crystals or whatever they're called from like the 5-star arena, and you get to boost your 5 and 6-star champions with them and stuff. And if they could just make that in a less clunky feeling way, I don't know how best to describe it. It's the best word I could use to describe it, I guess, where you're popping a boost that has a longer duration than one fight. If you could just pop a boost that said, for the next 15 minutes, all of champions of this class type or something is boosted, like, maybe that would be more enjoyable. But so there could be improvements made, but in general, just like an overall boost to arenas, I feel like it would actually make it more difficult to get champions than anything. It would like put a price tag on the champions, a higher price tag. So I don't know how I feel about that one personally. But, dude, thank you very much for another 5. All the generosity from you tonight is very much so appreciated. Jesse J sending over another buck as well, saying, BG, I'm entering 5.2.1 with only one playable 5-star Hulk, 440 duped Void, 440 Ghost Rider, 430 Elsa, and 440 Sentinel. Just pulled 5-star Saberman. Should I rank him and sub him for Elsa? Probably not. I think that Elsa might be better. I don't have a ton of experience with Elsa. I still have not actually played her. I'm slowly ranking her up as a 4-star so that I can finally get to use her and learn a little bit more about her. But I want to say she's probably going to be better than Saberman. Don't know for sure, but I would just keep going with Elsa, I think. A little bit of a tough call for me, but yeah. I'd probably go Elsa. Especially in Act 5, can't she do some kind of interesting things? If I remember correctly, doesn't one of her abilities help against like masochism or something? When performing well-timed block on basic attacks, Elsa has 100% chance to evade. This ability goes on cooldown for 11 seconds. Yeah, I feel like this could be good for masochism. To get your openings that way. Deal some damage back and get your openings. I feel like she'd be pretty good for it, so I would keep using her. That's what I'm saying. Make them class-wide and make them available for loyalty and battle chips instead of units. Well, the class-wide part, I'm with you there. I would still rather them not be purchasable, though. Earnable still, yes. Earnable by playing the arena, and then you can stock up on boosts, and when you want to go for a champion, then you have that choice to do so, but... I feel like it'd become more of a mandatory thing if they were easily purchasable with battle chips and loyalty. And it might seem like a helpful thing, but then maybe it would take away our rewards for other parts of the other areas of the game. So yeah, I mean it would depend on how Kabam would implement it if they were to go that route, but that's what I would that's kind of the way I feel about it, at least. There goes BG costing the website more money. I know, man. How much longer is BG streaming for? Just tune in again? Oh, not too much longer. It's already kind of late. About 20 minutes. BG, I'm almost completely out of gold and ISO. Should I halt all rank ups for a while until I get a ton, or should I keep using them as they come? Also, what's the best way to get them? For gold and ISO, it's the arena. Arena, you know, the more you can pop open crystals and duplicate your champions and get ISO that way. And then incursions is a new source of gold that's pretty solid. And you should save your rank up I mean, if you have a champion that's gonna like change the game for you, allow you to do some content that you're otherwise unable to do, or help you save resources getting through that content, then don't save it. Just rank, you know, make the rank up as soon as possible. But in general, yeah, it's a little, if you're in an okay spot with your current rank ups, then stall your rankings a little bit, save up some resources, and allow you to make some better decisions as you go. Hey BG, what's up, Last Sarnian? Sleeping dude on this barged train had a laughably obvious boner, and now he's waking up and tweeting about it. Yeah. Well, hey man. Good for him. That he's that bold to be tweeting about it. That he's that psyched to put it out there on Twitter. Takes bots and whales out of the equations if you make it purchasable from things you can only get by grinding or alliance-based and not monetarily. I don't know. So I'm kind of with you, but that's why I don't want it to be purchasable for loyalty and stuff. You know, that's why I would prefer that it just stays to the same way that we currently get arena boosts, which is in these milestones. Because if you can get it through loyalty, like loyalty, depending on which map of Alliance quest you do and how competitive or not competitive you are in Alliance War, loyalty feels like a limitless resource at times. But if you're, I mean, there's players who still buy those resources from third-party sellers, which I'm not recommending anyone do. But those things are purchasable in a way, or people, you know, use their units to donate loyalty that way as well, which that way is fine if you're doing that. But yeah, it does. It takes away some of the it unbalances things, in my opinion, in terms of what free-to-play players are able to do in the arena. Like I said, of course you would have access to getting those boosts too, but now you'd be choosing, okay, if I'm spending loyalty on arena boosts to keep up with the other people boosting in the arena, well, how are you donating with loyalty? Well, you're not, probably. You're going to be spending units on them or going to these third-party sources and stuff like that to spend money on it. And yeah, it's boosting. That's why I'm saying, like, for the most part, I'd rather play the game without boosts or limited boosts, as long as Kabam is kind of good about how they handle the boosts and getting them for free in the milestones. I think that's fine. But anytime they become purchasable, the easier you have access to something like that, the more mandatory it's going to be. And then your overall rewards could suffer as a result. It would make the spenders spend more and the free-to-play players have to alter the way they spend the resources in-game to keep up. BG, just lost my job at the bank on my very first day. Oh man, sorry to hear that, dude. Woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. Ah, jeez. You had me feeling bad, and now I have to boo you. Boo. Boo. BG, how do you read chat messages and fight in the arena at the same time? Oh, I'm not actually playing the arena. This is just a rerun. I record all this 2 hours in advance of each stream. So, you know, totally hands-free, just reading the chat. No, I'm just kidding, of course. I don't know. Just, the arenas, they're mostly just easy fights. You know, every once in a while, glance down, get the parry. I do have my OBS window, which kind of mirrors what's going on in my game. It's next to the chat as well, so I can see that out of my peripheral vision. And of course, there's a lot of times where, in the arena fights, I'm getting my butt kicked as a result, or you'll see me play Quake or other characters and not use their actual abilities just because I'm not even paying attention to who I'm fighting with. He plays with his feet. Yeah, there we go. I'm also playing with my feet. BG, big fan. Who should my first rank 5-5-star? Domino, Cat Marvel Movie, Sunspot, or Morningstar? Your first rank 5-5-star is a very personal choice. You have to rank up the champion that you like playing the most, because you are going to be playing them the most. Whoever you play the most at rank 4 right now, That's likely who you should rank up. If it were me, and I was making that decision, then I'd probably go with Cap Marvel. But don't go with my decision, you know? Go with the champion that you're liking the most. All 4 of those champions are worthy of being ranked up. You just got to go with who you like. I wanted to get more gold and artifacts for that juicy ghost incursion crystals. Sector 7, all milestones. Nice. You just explored Act 6 100%. Got Tech Awakening Gem and Tech Tier 5 Class Catalyst. Should I awaken to rank 3 6-star Sentinel? Or wait for Warlock / Ghost? Only missing content is Abyss so far. It's a tough question, man. I actually really like Sentinel. And I think I would rank 3 him, but I don't know if I would give him an Awakening Gem, and I would only rank 3 him if he was awakened. I don't know, man. I would probably wait, personally, given that it's not a natural awakening. And other champions may be being more necessary to rank up. So yeah, I think I would wait on it, personally. But congrats on exploring Act 6 100%. GG, does Mojo's buff duration reduction work against Thing? I don't know if there's any sort of class relationship clause in his ability description. I want to say yes. I don't remember seeing something like that, but you know what? Let's check it out together. And I don't think Thing has any... It's not a nullify. So I don't think he has any way of preventing a duration reduction. But I don't really know for sure. There you are. Wait. Any buff triggered on the opponent has 90% reduced duration. Okay, yeah, so as long as you have the anti-life field passive. Anytime a buff is nullified or expires off the opponent, Mojo passively degens them. The anti-life field is paused during any special attack. So it should work. Unless I'm missing something. I believe it works, though. Absolutely love Ghost. I have the full Quantum Trinity as 5-star, and I have Suicide Masteries. After I ranked her up, I got Cavalier, and now doing 5.4 100%, and am on the Ultron. Nice. Well, that's awesome, man. Good stuff. Good luck finishing it up. I'm sure you got it in the bag by the sounds of it, though. So good stuff. Just pulled 5-star Torch. Now I'm stumped again with who you want to rank up. Yeah, man. The good pulls. It's a blessing and a curse. Awesome pulling good champions, but then you're left thinking, well, damn, who am I going to rank now? Hawkeye is going to be my first rank 5 over Thing. Hey, go for it. How to Infinite Streak in 5-star Arena. Can't provide any link. I don't have a video on it. No. But in general, once you know the Infinite Streak for one arena, it's pretty easy to translate it to others. I'll give a quick rundown. So for the first 9 or 10 rounds of the arena, you basically just want to use any set of champions. I typically use my lower ranked champions and save the higher ranks for getting me through the more difficult rounds. So usually sort by crappiest champions. The closer you get to a 10 win streak, the harder it gets, and you know, it might be helpful to save specific champions for it that have power control or the ability to tank special 3s, things like that. And then, for rounds 10 through 15, or even 10 through 20, but especially 10 through 15, I just throw my highest champions in there, which ideally will be rank 5 5-star champions or rank 2 6-star champions, but if not, then rank 4 5-star champions and rank 1 6-star champions will also do just fine. And while it's possible to do those fights with lower level champions, because they're more difficult fights and because of the passive nature of the AI, you really do want to use your highest level champions there. Once you're actually on the infinite streak, which I don't know what at the exact number of when the infinite streak starts, because there's like a few different weird points in it, right? 10 through 15 are like the Thanos and Kang fights if you have high enough level champs. And then after that, you're kind of there, but you still got to be careful for like 3 rounds or something. So around like 18 or 19, or 20, just to make it a nice even number. When you reach that point and you're actually on the infinite streak, it's changed a bit because of players rank 3ing 6-star champions, increasing the kind of minimum necessary team to have safe matches. But using rank 3 5-star champions or higher is safe, and using rank 5 4-star champions safe. You can use rank 4 4-star champions and rank 2 5-star champions still, but you might need to mix them in with higher level champions. So like 1 rank 3 5-star and 2 rank 2 5-stars. And then, although I haven't tested it, but I believe 1 rank 5 4-star and 2 rank 4s. I believe that would also be safe. It used to be much easier before players got to get multiple rank 3 6-stars, but that increases it. And when players can rank 4 6-star champions, it's going to increase it again. Because the infinite streak depends on who you're going up against, what the potential team you're going up against is. Hopefully that helps. Mr. Contreras sent it over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey Brian, it's the owner here. Ah, what's up, dude? Changed my name for my students. Aha, okay, cool. Hope all is well. Can you make a day in the life of BG video one day, please? You're looking at it. This is a day in the life, man. Spend all day in the arena, grinding away. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if it'd be interesting. You know, I may have some content coming eventually that would maybe satisfy that. But I don't think anytime soon, unfortunately. I don't know. I'll think about doing something like that, but I really don't have too interesting of a life, man. I spend all day inside, unrelated to the quarantine. I'm mostly just at my computer, tinkering around with certain things, learning things. And then, yeah, recording videos, which you guys see the result of. The recording process is not that interesting. It's me re-recording certain parts where I mess up the words that come out of my mouth, which happens pretty frequently. And then I eat a lot of beans and bananas. That's about it, man. It's not super interesting. But yeah, I may do something that is more interesting, and if I do that, then yeah, maybe sometime in the distant future, like could be something better. But okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. The owner, now Mr. Contreras. Well, thank you very much, dude. I do appreciate the support. No mods? You should make a documentary about Seat, and that'd be cool. That would be cool. I could give you guys the inside scoop since I lived in his basement for years. Underneath his shed. Is there an issue? Does seem like we don't have too many mods in the chat right now. Is there someone spamming? I may not see it. Which if there is, whoops. BG, guess what I did yesterday on my alt account? I completed Realm of Legends. Used my 554-star Dr. Doom 660 for Wolverine, and used my 4-star Dupe Void. And for Wolverine, used my 4-star Dupe Void rank 1. Nice, man. Congrats. Good stuff. I'm here. Who should I destroy? Yeah, there we go. I figured we had at least one mod. Just kicked back, relax. I don't know if there's anyone that needs to be destroyed right now. Either way, the stream is going to be ending, so I'm sorry. Not going to add any new mods right now. Hey, before I go, oh, actually no, never mind. I was gonna mention something that I'm working on that I could maybe use a little bit of graphic design help on, since I know we got some awesome graphics designers out there, but I don't have enough info to explain, so maybe we'll save that for another time. Jake from State Farm sending over to, thank you very much, saying $500. Is that $5 I put my khakis on just for you. Well, thank you. Appreciate you getting all dressed up. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 2. Yeet is streaming? Is he streaming right now? Is he doing a late nighter? BG, would you ever consider a crystal cleanup live stream? No. I edit those videos pretty heavily, man. Because I'm opening up so many crystals, I need to shorten them. If it was a live stream, triple the length or something. Like, I really try to trim them down to... Like, I'm sure some people would prefer the live opening, and some people don't like that I cut out a lot of it, and I don't fully like it myself. It's a compromise, you know. I don't like having everything being like a jump cut to the next thing. But at the same time, I feel like it has to be done in videos that are that long. Same thing with the rank ups. You know, like. It would just like before I edit it down, like how long was my last big rank up or mass rank up video? Let me see. Where is it? I think it was under 30 minutes. Yeah, here we go. About 28 minutes. It was about 3 times that before I cut it all down. You know. And I cut out the most boring part, which is, you know, just feeding the ISO and stuff like that, or I tried my best to at least. And the same thing with the crystals. I try to cut out between opening and stuff like that. So yeah. But okay, yeah, we could do a little Yeet raid. I see he is streaming. He's doing Abyss Darkhawk solo attempts with Quake apparently. So if you guys are interested in that, seeing if you can get a solo in the Abyss with Quake. Here is a link to that. Jesse J. Sending over bucks. Saying BG getting back to fixing websites. Someone wants me to broker a sale for a certain contest champion domain. Big sale. Well, if there's any bidders for $1 million, I'll take it. I'll take it. Please. Please, God, take it. Man, I actually have a bunch of website names reserved. It's too late to talk about that now, but actually maybe I should ask you about that. I have a bunch of other ideas for websites that never really panned out, and I'm kind of curious what the process is like for selling a website. Actually, maybe that'd be too difficult to even talk about while streaming. Maybe I should just find like a YouTube video on that or something. But yeah, there were other ideas that I didn't follow through with. Contest champion, at least, is still a possibility. The other ones, probably not so much. But Jesse, thank you for the buck. And yeah, thank you everybody. B Daniels, shout out to B Daniels for being the biggest D. Let me grab a link to Yeet again real quick here. The link is in the chat. Go say what's up to him. Yeet's a good dude. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, daytime stream. Probably roughly 13 hours from right now is when I'll go live. We'll do like another 3 paths in 6.4 or something like that. I'll probably keep it to about 3 paths at a time going through the content, just because it keeps the streams a little bit shorter, allows me to continue working on other content while doing 6.4. So probably do that, and it won't take that long to cover all of 6.4 that way. But all right, on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wait, yes, really that's quick. It's important. What was last Super Dirty Pickle? I love you bunches. Watch out for C-word thing. Zombie dreams. Been having a ton of them lately. Zombie dreams? Interesting. Okay. I'll stay on the lookout for that, I guess. Alright. Good night, everybody.